Hello, yes, it's another one of these. Second one on Boxing Day, I think. Now, uh, straight away you'll notice that there is another change. I got rid of the Type 7. Although the profits that I was generating from it were handy, I just couldn't stomach the ridiculously slow, barely movable epoxy glass lift cabin, or cockpit rather, of that fucking thing anymore. So I got rid of it, and I'm now in an Imperial Clipper, which is significantly better. In fact, this ship is fucking brilliant. I would say this ship is second only to the Anaconda, although I have still not yet flown an Adder, because that came along a bit too late, a Federation dropship, and I'm not really likely to, or a Python, which is likely to be the next ship coming, well, as far as that I'll be piloting. Oh, and I've not flown an Orca either. I'm not likely to bother with that one. So, although I haven't tried those four ships, this is certainly, I'll say, second only to the Anaconda of the ships I have flown. So, let's show you the setup I have on it, because I have made some changes. God sakes. Right, now I have an empty utility mount here because I was going to fit a heatsink launcher there, but I really don't think I need a heatsink launcher. The heat management on this ship is fine. So I may fit it with something else, but I don't really know what. I've got the kill warrant scanner already. I have this one, the D1. I don't really see the point in scanning for cargo, because I'm not a pirate, I'm not going to steal any. So I guess there is the frameshift weight scanner I could get, but I don't really use it all that often. And even if I did use it, I haven't got the interdictor, so there's not much point in me going after them yet. Now, in terms of weapons, this ship, surprise surprise, originally comes fitted with two fixed point small pulse lasers. I got a shot of them. I have nothing but gimbal pulse lasers. Class 3s in the lowers, class 2s in the mediums. So far they're doing me fine. In fact, so fine I'm not sure I really feel like changing them. Although so far the only ships I've fought are Cobras, Eagles and Sidewinders. So I haven't exactly had the most difficult of battles, because if you can't go up against them in an Imperial Clipper, then you really should not be in this ship. Now, in terms of internals, not changed any of the bulkheads, surprise surprise. The first thing I did though was fit an A rated frameshift drive, because I wanted the best jump range that I could get. And then to improve the jump range, everything else went to D's, including the shield generator. And then I upgraded all of the cargo racks, doubled them all, and in the case of the empty slots, I think there was something like 4 empty slots, I filled them all with cargo racks, but they won't be staying, or at least these bottom two won't be staying there. So although I currently have a max cargo capacity of 184, which is not bad at all, that will soon be coming down to 176 at the most. It may even come down further. I may replace these two as well, yeah, with various other bits of kit, because if I am going to do exploration, which is where these two are going, being replaced with the scanners, the chances are I'm going to need a fuel scoop, because the fuel capacity of this thing is only 16 tons. It's only half that of the ASP. So yeah, exploration is probably not what this ship was designed for. Now, something I do want to look at is upgrading my D5 sensors. I've still got 16.41 light year if I upgrade them to a B. I don't really want a B though. Well, the Bs don't seem to have any additional range compared to the Cs. Just a lot more mass and greater power draw. So I don't really see much point in getting the B rated, so we'll get the Cs. So there you go. So yeah, my laden jump range is 16.68 light years, which is pretty good. Not fantastic, but could be, you know, a lot worse. Right. Now a couple of other things. First thing is a bit of a revelation. I'm not playing solo here. I am actually in open play. I also played a bit an open play last night, or should I say the early hours of this morning, and it didn't really make much difference actually. I think I saw two player commanders. One of them seemed to be acting like a bit of a prick, but he was harmless and in a Cobra, so I assume he took one look at me and decided better of it, which was smart thinking. That actually reminds me, I've had a rank increase again, trade rank. I'm now up to broker. I can't remember if I was friendly reputation with the Empire at the start of last video. I'm pretty sure I was, but if I wasn't, I am now. But I am still a squire. That is about the only change. Modules, well, you know, the power priorities I use by now. I'm using 78% of my power supply, so no problem there. Fire groups won't surprise you. Currently have no cargo. That's about to change. And I think that's about it. So let's get this thing ready. Now I'm not in my new trade route. I've gone back to the one that I was doing in the Type 7. The reason for that is that once I show a new trade route on one of my videos, within about an hour of the video going live, the profit margins on that trade route start to drop quite heavily, because every sod goes over there and starts using it. So I'm not going to be showing any more of them. You can find them for yourself. I'll rely on showing already known ones when I'm doing any more videos. Another thing is, these videos will be coming, or will be becoming even, less and less frequent, because I now finally have Dragon Age Inquisition, or at least I will when it finishes downloading. The thing is about 27 gig. And once that's finished and done, the chances are Elite Dangerous will be going on the back burner by quite a bit. So anyway, I think we are all set. Yeah, I had already forgotten that I bought me cargo. Let's return to service, get ready to bugger off. See if there's any other commanders around. 4 on my friend list around somewhere, though I've no idea where. But then again, the chances are the text chat still isn't fucking working, so well, even if we did see any of them, couldn't do anything. Now, the Imperial Clipper has been tweaked since it first appeared in beta 2 or 3, whichever it was, where it first arrived. And although it's still a bit sluggish coming off the landing pad when just using the vertical thrusters, that is where the sluggishness ends. This ship is extremely manoeuvrable, and I will show you that when I've actually remembered to set my fucking destination. As you can see, it's a lot faster and a hell of a lot more manoeuvrable than the Type 7. Indeed, it's a lot faster and a lot more manoeuvrable than a lot of ships. The only real drawback about this ship are its hard points. They are quite far apart and also quite far back from your cockpit.
Frameshift drive charging.
So if you have fixed weapons, they don't fire into the centre of the screen. You'll see the sights come up and they're all scattered about the sides. While away, left and right of the actual central roundel. So aiming is bloody difficult. So with this ship, you are highly advised to take gimbaled or turreted weapons. Fucking hell, where's the fucking planet gone? There it is. Alright, it's up here. Now, because I have a decent ship that's for combat, I've gone back to exploring unidentified signal sources, as well as allowing myself to be interdicted. Having said that, I haven't had a single interdiction attempt since I got this ship. The interdictions seem to be a hell of a lot rarer now. I don't know if that's because they've been reduced, you know, on the server side. It wouldn't exactly be the first time they've done that. Or if it's because I now approach the destination at a much faster rate than I used to. Could well be that. Are we going to get any more unidentified signal sources around here? it's a no on that one. I was right. Although the engine sound when coming out of Super Cruise isn't as good as it was in Beta 2 or 3, whenever, it's still pretty bloody good. It's certainly a downside more impressive than that fucking Type 7 mobility scooter.
Scan detected.
I haven't come across a single other player yet, but well, it's early days.
Landing gear deployed.
And I mean, it's not like there aren't any players around this area. You know, there is a reason why the fucking profit margins on my one-time favourite trade route have been plummeting. Alright, ship integrity does go down relatively quickly, certainly quicker than it did in the Type 7. It is around the 3000 mark by the time you have to, or rather by the time you're able to repair it. My ship is now good enough that I could do one of these, but the trouble is it involves a lot of aimless wandering around in order to try and find them, and I really can't be bothered with all that. Bounty hunters, I have a hard time being able to tell them, unless I scan them or something. So anyway, let's sell our cargo of bio-reducing lichen, 184 tonnes of it, profit of 91,080, sale of 227,424. Not bad. Right, see, gold is now 9,193. When I first started doing this route it was about 8,700 and something. So everyone coming here using it has resulted in the price absolutely skyrocketing. It's gone up by over 400. And that absolutely shows in the profits. Now, let's go back to the hat. Now I'm taking a bit of a chance here because, as you can see, my balance after buying all that cargo is now just over $500,000. My rebuy cost is 1,132,469, or in other words, more than twice what I have. And I am playing this on open play, so I just need to come across one griefing cunt and I'm in trouble.
Released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Mind you, if I do come across one griefing cunt, I will then make it my priority for the rest of the game to constantly target him every time I see him. And yes, that was me being impatient. I didn't want to hang about waiting for a Type 9 to come in, so I rushed out there, especially as it looks like he can't fucking get into the dock to save his life. Anyway, enough of watching it, let's go.
Drive charging.
And of course, because of the size of this ship, I can't land at outposts still. So still can't go back to Tomita port, but if I eventually get my Python, which is the plan, then I'll be able to land there again. I've got a bit of a way to go yet. And my assets are at 32,400,000. So I'm a little over halfway. Need to empty the ashtray. Well, not doing it just yet. I'll wait until I've landed. I thought I'd see another unidentified signal source around here, but it appears not. We'll try again though. I keep forgetting to pay in that bounty that I've got.
Docking request granted.
Mind you, one of the ships that I destroyed to get that, I only got like 400 and something bounty. What the hell was his crime? Overdue library books or something.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There you go, so much for the risk there, and that was ridiculously easy. Fine on the repairs. Nothing much there. Let's do me bounty vouchers that I keep forgetting. So yeah, profit 1,109 per tonne, which is still bloody good, but I was getting 1,557 per tonne when I first did this route. And of course that was while I still had the ASP, so I was only shifting 88 tons of it. I don't really have enough to do another upgrade. Well, I do, but it won't leave enough for cargo. So we'll go back to lower B's. And while I'm here, just check my stats on combat. So I claimed 75 bounties, 15 combat bonds, so we're up to 90. It's 10 away from 3 figures. Would be nice. Anyway, I got the cargo, set the course. Remember to empty the ashtray. Alright, done. Right, I think I'm almost set. Right, yes, I am set. Right, let's go.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Another Imperial Clipper. Clean. Most Imperial Clippers are. I've only destroyed one, and that was to get a increase in my Imperial rank. So if I have to do the same thing now, or again rather, getting away with it won't be as easy as it was first time. First one I did, I was in the ASP and was able to land at an outpost, because they're a damn sight safer to land at. This time around I don't have that luxury, so I would have to find a nearby independent and hope that they've got a fucking Coriolis station or bigger, so I can land there. That's a long way away. Fuck that. Aha. Let's check you out. Looks promising. He's hanging around rather slowly. Palace of Magic. Clean. And almost ramming into me, the fucker. Now you see the sites there are quite a way apart. Right, well, this fucker's wanted. He's being shot at. Let's take you on. I think I may have overdone it a bit with the old booster. The old Ranulph Dixon rod. Doesn't stand a chance.
Target destroyed.
But then again, neither did that prick who just ran into the back of me. Thankfully, all he did was damage my shields, because I've got some immensely strong ones. It did a lot more damage to him though. So there's now no one round here, but I'm not wanted because I didn't shoot the fucker. All that happened was he was a fucking idiot and ran into the back of me. Well, there you go. So how much bounty did I get for him? 2,176. Well, not bad. Some more that have just arrived. Let's take a look at these guys. Ah, fuck it. Is that all it was? It's ear grubs. I think I'll bother with that. Yeah, that was it. It was just, that must have been dropped by him. Well, I suspect if I pick that up it will be considered illegal. But I'm not looking for it anyway. Alright, right. Let's get out of here and go back to the station.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
How far away is this? Very close. Right, let's check you out. At last we're getting some action. But now I've said that, this will just be a load of bloody canisters floating around. Soldier. Rare artwork. So again, it's valuable, but I've got nowhere to put it. So that was a waste of time, but at least we're close to the station anyway, so no problems, I guess. Right, let's get out of here.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage. Docking request granted. Scan detected.
I'll keep doing that.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
Right.
Engines disengaged.
Did I need any repairs after all that? No. Pleasantly surprised. Alright, sell my cargo here. I'll do one more run with gold. So we have 2.5 million. Yeah, it's bloody close to only 9,200 now. So again, I will be running with nowhere near enough insurance to cover, if I'm destroyed. I'll just press escape here to show you. There you go, current game mode open play. So I am genuinely playing open play, I'm not just saying it, and yet there is fuck all nobody here. It's not that this is, an unknown route. There are plenty of, well, there are my videos for a start, and I'm sure mine aren't the only one. Both planets, especially this one I'm at, like these, is right next to SATA-III. So, anybody who wants to play as an Imperialist are going to be heading this way. And there is no fucker here. I shouldn't complain too vociferously. The reason I play in open mode is so that I don't bump into people who I can't stand. It's fucking advertising boards. Leave Shambles to do whatever he's doing. Right, so last run for this video. I think you've got a pretty general idea of how fast and how manoeuvrable and how good at combat this ship is. It's bloody good.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And I mean, if you want it as an all-rounder and you don't mind reducing your cargo capacity, you can have just one cargo rack and that still carries 128 tons. So even if you drop your cargo capacity to just one rack, you're still going to be carrying a decent amount, leaving a hell of a lot of space for other stuff. Like your interdictor and your fuel scoop and your shield cell bank and automated repair system, and docking computer if you're a complete fucking spastic at docking, and well, I would say refinery, but that means you have to waste one of your weapon hardpoints with a mining laser. Don't look like there's going to be any signal sources around here. There always tends to be more when you're in layer Bs than in the head.
Docking request granted. Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
I think I might have overshot it, or not.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright. Still can't do the ship integrity. They're not going to want anything on there, are they? Okay, now. Alright, so now I'm making 1,106. So at this rate, it's going to pretty soon be under 1,000. Still, 203,504 profit. Still not bad. So 2,711,658 for that one. Not bad. You didn't get to see any more commanders, and just looking there, there's still none in the area. But well, you did get to see the Imperial Clipper do its thing, including combat, albeit extremely one-sided. And although it was certainly not intended, you could also see that it was capable of taking a fair old whack. It only took one of my shield bands down, and that was it, but it was enough to destroy the other ship. I can't actually remember what the other ship was, but I mean, it wasn't huge. I think it was a Cobra at the biggest. So yeah, but at least I survived it and didn't get a scratch. Actually, that reminds me, do I have a combat bounty to pay in? I keep forgetting it, so I might as well just make sure that, yeah, okay, right, there isn't one. Right, well, there you go. So that's the Imperial Clipper in action. Definitely the second best ship I have flown. I have a feeling the Python will, you know, drop it down to the third best, but even the third best ship is still pretty bloody good. Trouble is, it should be the third best ship out of 30, not the third best ship out of fucking 15. I had to get that in before this video ended. And speaking of which, that is indeed what's happening now. So that is, or this is, Commander Lucosa signing off.